Well, I was thinking about all of the sales training and how it fits in and is integrated, and it occurred to me that the foundation that a person gets in their sales training needs to be rock solid. And I guess that is what I really realized about our client needs-based sales process, is that it is a foundation that's not built on quicksand. It is rock solid. If you use that to grow from, the only thing that other training programs will do is it make you even better. But you can never be as good with the other programs that I've had, and Zig Ziglar, Jeffrey Gitomer, and on, have some great things to offer. But it doesn't go into setting the foundation like our client needs-based sales process does. Because we develop skills that are necessary, and in many cases, the same type of skills that other sales trainers teach and practice themselves. But this is in a process to learn the skills and the reasons that you're using them. And the reason that you're using them is to focus on the client and what's important to the client. It also helps us to listen, and I think that's one of the great things about the training program, is that it shows a lot of people how poor they really are with their listening skills. And it happens in every course that we've taught. You'll find somebody that, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Or they respond to the question and you know they weren't listening just by the response that they gave. And these things happen all the time in front of clients, in sales presentations. And this process that we offer students is so fundamental and so easy to apply for anybody that is willing to make it their own. It's not easy to apply if you're not going to study your notes every day and go back over and practice the skills that we teach and learn the attitudes. But once you have disciplined yourself enough that you are going to master this, that foundation will make everything that you learn beyond that much better. I am thoroughly convinced of it. And I found this to be the case in my own experiences. As I just didn't realize it until last night when I was sitting there thinking about this, that it was once I got the foundation under me that my sales career really shot upwards, where I could measure 30% in a year just without even batting an eye. Before, I'd sit and struggle with good training and a lot of good ideas for 5, 10, 15%. But once I established the foundation and the reason that I was there, it was amazing. It was like a rocket taking off. And those are the things that really I want to share with people. There's so much potential there, but you have to have the foundation to make it work. The next closest thing I've had to the foundation is Tom Hopkins. And he has a number of great things, but he doesn't get into making it as simple and as logical why you need this foundation. And the material that I've read on Tom and the tapes that I've read, this is a workshop, it's not a seminar. So we sit down and we work with people to learn 3 skills, to learn the difference between 4 attitudes and some subdivisions thereof. And when they take that information and make it their own, the sky's the limit, really.
The fact that what we teach is a process, and it's a process that can be restated in 3 sentences. Now, they're complex, compound sentences that English teachers wouldn't like, but I think the idea is if you're really going to get something, you need to be able to write it down on a napkin, and you need to be able to share it with someone. So if someone said, well, what is your sales process? You can clearly define on a sheet of paper, this is the process. And yet it's not rigid. It's flexible, so you can apply it to any set of circumstances. And as you were mentioning that foundation, that whole foundation of them and everything that comes from that once you start thinking of the sales presentation from being about them, purely and simply.